Alright, hello again guys and welcome back to my channel. Kujiro from Gaming in Japan here. I'm going to have two videos on the channel for today. The first one will be on the topic of recommendations for new anime titles for the season of summer 2021. And the first one that I'm going to go with will be Nighthead 2041. So this is anime that by the time that I'm making this video has only 2 episodes released, but it really looks very nice. It has CGI graphics, which for some reason people seem to not like very much, but I think this style has come a long way, and this is one of the best looking animes titles with this style that I've seen so far. It looks amazing. It kind of graphically reminds me of Akudama, if you remember it from last year. It's one of the best anime for 2020. But this is a title that there will be some slight spoilers here. Nighthead 2041 is based on a film that came out in 1992 that is called Nighthead. Then there was anime in 2006 called Nighthead Genesis. I still haven't seen it because I wanted to just see the new anime without spoilers. Then I'm gonna watch Genesis and the original movie before I have my final opinion. But this looks very nice. It's about people with supernatural abilities, which in 2041 are persecuted heavily. They're almost like a terrorist or criminals or something like that. And not only the people, but all the literature and all uh, knowledge about supernatural abilities is basically banned, like um, evil religion or something. And there is a special unit that has two brothers in them. It's the brothers Takuya and Yuya, and their unit is tasked with chasing down and arresting people with supernatural abilities. And in the first episode, they go to a mission, but something strange happens there. And they don't know exactly what's going on, but there is some incident that leads them to believe that maybe there is something going on behind the scenes that they're not fully aware of. And then in the second half of the episode, we are introduced to two different brothers that are Naoto and Naoya. They are with white hair in the anime. They also have supernatural abilities, but they escaped from a lab or something. And they were initially under the impressions that in the future that they have awakened in, people with supernatural abilities are accepted as normal and they can live normal life. But soon they discover that the case is not like this, and they'll have to again live a life of obscurity and kind of like under the radar in the gray area to not be persecuted. But incidents are happening all around them, it seems, and they cannot really escape encounters with the official forces and with other people with abilities. So I'm not going to talk anymore about the story. I think the anime looks absolutely amazing. In terms of the CGI style, by the way, I think this title looks very nice, but there is another title for this season called Decide Traumere, which also looks very nice and has kind of like CGI graphics, but it's more positive in its nature and more kind of like a battle oriented, fresh title. But it all also looks very nice. But Nighthead is has a kind of like a darker atmosphere and more depressing setting and kind of like uneasy feeling, and you're always wondering what's going to happen next because it seems like the official forces and the government is hiding some kind of secret, and you are not exactly sure who to cheer for. Whereas with this side, it's in the first episode, it's established who are the kind of the good guys, the main character, people discovering their supernatural abilities, kind of like the battle royale battles with super powers in a parallel world kind of thing. But Night Hat is not like that at all. But if you like this style of graphics, I think both titles are recommended. By the way, if you have watched the title called Pet from 2020, that was again an anime with supernatural abilities and people that use them for good and bad reasons. So if you liked that title, I think you're going to like Nighthead for sure. There was also this anime. I think it's kind of like a niche title, but I liked it a lot, although it seemed kind of weird. That was called Sci-Fi Harry. It's kind of like an older title, but it was again a title with the people with supernatural abilities that reminded me a lot of kind of like the earlier books of Stephen King, like Firestarter, for example. And when I look at Nighthead, it has this certain type of trope about how the story develops. When you have people with supernatural abilities, they are always chased by a military CIA type of evil people that want to chase them, capture them, and like poke them with needles and research their abilities in order to create some kind of super weapons or super soldiers or something like that. So this kind of story setting is apparent to some extent in Nighthead 2041. And if you like these types of stories, and especially the stories of Stephen King, like Firestarter, or maybe what was that book, Forgotten in Atlantis, or Tale of Atlantis, or something like that. Well, anyways, Stephen King has a lot of stories like that with people with supernatural abilities. So you are going to like Nighthead also. Yeah, it's one of the recommended titles for this season. I would say that this season has some pretty good titles, but overall, the last season, the spring season, had better titles like, for example, Joran, Prince of Blood, and I forgot the title that was kind of like a Mushishi with the boy that is transformed into a wolf and then goes to just a second, I forgot how it was called. But yeah, overall there are a lot of good titles for this season. By the way, Scarlet Nexus also looks very nice. I think that I can't remember it and I cannot. Oh yeah, Fumetsu no Anata. Yes, Fumetsu no Anata is great, but there is no. I think for this season there is still no title that can rival the best titles from the spring season, but there are still some cool titles there. By the way, the studio that made this anime is called Shirogumi, and this is their best anime so far, in my personal opinion. Um, in the past, that had they had this title called Revisions, which I haven't seen I haven't seen the all of the episodes, but it looks really nice. But this title, Nighthead, is really good, and I think it shows the long way that anime has gone in terms of quality. There are a lot of good looking titles that these days. In the winter season of last year, there was also this title called Skate. It's a sports anime for people that are doing kind of like underground skateboard racing. But that title looked very well also. So we have an overall upgrade in quality of the anime titles, I think. And Nightcat is a good representative of that tendency, in my personal opinion. I hope you like this kind of like a preview slash review of the first episodes that are available. I highly recommend you to check this title. And thanks for watching this video, guys. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more anime content. I'm having gaming and anime content on this channel. My next video will be for the new announced character for Guilty Gear Gold, Louis Dickinson, that is going to come out next week. On the 27th of July next week are going to be a lot of new games, new DLC. So I'm going to try to cover that as much as I can. Thanks for watching for now, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!